We've recently been hearing talks of a brand new game coming out soon, Stars Ultimax. There's a lot of leaks out there, which means that either everything I say will be true, some things will be true, or nothing will be true. In fact, this game could potentially not even exist at all. But I'm kinda desperate to talk about it. A fighting game featuring the main stars of every single huge anime of the last 30 or so years is extremely intriguing, so let's break down everything we know, or don't know, so far. My name's Josue, welcome to the Panic Brothers channel, and let's talk some Stars Ultimax. So all leaks are pointing to the Jump Force pseudo-sequel Stars Ultimax being developed by CyberConnect 2, the creators behind games like Demon Slayer The Hinokami Chronicles and Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, although I know we all know them mainly for their Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm series. Ultimax is also slated to have around 163 characters, which, bro, I don't know how you do that. I know a game like Naruto x Boruto Ultimate Ninja Storm Connections has an insane amount of characters in their roster, but 163, especially when Jump Force only had like a little less than 60, I kind of don't believe it. I definitely expect a large roster, especially considering the models for Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, and Demon Slayer characters are already made by CyberConnect based on those previous games. But 163 sounds ridiculous, and the game would definitely have a balance issue most likely. I'm gonna be conservative and say it'll have around the same amount of characters as Naruto x Boruto, which apparently is roughly around 120, and even then that's still me giving Ultimax more than I think the roster will have. I originally saw this tweet a little bit ago that showed off some of the new series and characters that should be expected in the game. Nothing here is really too surprising when it comes to expectations. Guy, and especially Hinata being added from Naruto seems a bit suspicious to me. Yamcha being added for Dragon Ball sounds ridiculous. The One Piece lineup sounds alright with me, except Ace and Saba would have really similar moves, so I don't know how that would work out. I'm praying Kenpachi gets added, and Jin being added instead of somebody like Yuhabaha is kinda stupid to me. Leorio for Hunter x Hunter doesn't sound really realistic to me, he doesn't have a moveset that you can really work with. The main gang for Yu Yu Hakusho sounds like a dream come true, and I'm actually really okay with the My Hero Academia, Demon Slayer, and Yu-Gi-Oh lineups. I don't know enough about JoJo's to have an opinion about that. However, I'm hoping this leak is wrong because only one character for Black Clover is actually a crime. Black Clover is a phenomenal series, and to have only one character representing one of Shonen Jump's currently longest series is so stupid, it actually hurts my head. Another leak from 4chan came out for Ultimax not too long after, which negates a lot of what we saw on Twitter. Majority of the Yu Yu Hakusho and Yu-Gi-Oh characters are gone now. Every Straw Hat is here along with Doflamingo, and somehow Light Yagami is a playable character. How is he a playable character? I don't know, but Bo is here, so everything works out in the end. So going back to Twitter, a leak came out revealing the awakening forms for characters in Stars Ultimax. But it only showed off 7 characters, and nothing here should really come as a surprise. Like, whoa, Goku's able to go Super Saiyan? That's crazy. This is probably the least surprising leak to come out, and I'll believe this more than what we saw from 4chan, which showed off some more ultimate forms and transformations. Except Goku having Super Saiyan Blue, but not Vegeta, is really weird. And Luffy has Gear 3 as a transformation. Yeah, that doesn't make a lot of sense. For all fans of One Piece, you should know that only Gears 2, 4, and 5 are actual transformations. Gear 3 is just a buff that Luffy does for his attacks. It's not really a form. That alone to me is enough to not believe this leak. Now, one of the more substantial leaks of the game comes from a person on 4chan who initially leaked the logo of Stars Ultimax. So far, it feels the most believable to me compared to what we've seen and heard so far. The reveal trailer of the game should be around 1 minute and 43 seconds, and it'll be an arena fighter, similar to Ultimate Ninja Storm, which, if CyberConnect is the developer behind Ultimax, that shouldn't really come as a surprise. It's also the only way I can imagine a large roster making sense as well. Goku, Vegeta, Frieza, Naruto, Sasuke, Kakashi, Luffy, Zoro, Deku, Bakugo, Ichigo, Yuji, Gojo, Light Yagami. Again, I don't know how he's a playable character, but whatever. Gon, Killua, Yugi, Tanjiro, Zenitsu, Nezuko, Yusuke, Kenshiro, Gintoki, Ryo Saiba, Kodo Sensei, which is insane to have him here if true. Boruto, and finally Asta, although it's only Asta, should be playable. If this leak is true, then these characters for the most part shouldn't come as too much of a surprise as being playable in a new Shonen Jump fighting game. Now the rest of this Jump Stars Ultimax leak reveals what some of the stages will be, including the Tournament of Power Arena, which is a fantastic choice for a stage. Bleach's Karakura Town, which again, great pick. Konoha, The UA Training Grounds, good pick. Alabasta, the Going Merry, which I find weird as the Going Merry represents early One Piece, which Alabasta also does. I feel like it should have been 1000 Sunny. Like, that makes more sense to me. Infinity Castle from Demon Slayer. Namek, which is an obvious pick. It was already in Jump Force, so just makes sense. Valley of the End, great pick. Chunin Exams. Naruto's getting a lot of stages now. The Sirita Execution Grounds, which I assume is Sokyoku Hill. I don't really know what the execution grounds are. I read all of Bleach. I don't know what that is. That's weird. My Hero's Tartarus and the Shinigami Realm, which I assume isn't talking about Soul Society. I think it's actually talking about where Ryuk is from, like that little hell-looking world type place. I don't know. And Hueco Mundo, which, of course, great pick. Now I think some great picks for stages in Jump Stars Ultimax is the Dark Tournament from Yu Yu Hakusho, the roof of Onigashima, roof piece, that underground place where Netero fought Meruem, or maybe just make it the Heavens Arena for Hunter x Hunter representation, although the Heavens Arena will look just like the Dark Tournament for the most part, so probably not. The outside of the Black Bulls headquarters, and the graveyard from Chainsaw Man. I know there's a lot of religious imagery there, but that'll be a sick place to fight, I'm not gonna lie. There also appears to be mob battles and boss battles in the game as he continues to reveal that we see the Straw Hats fight against Zetsus and Asta fights against Marines with Yuji. Arlong, Crocodile, and Madara all appear as boss battles. So what do I think? I honestly can't lie to y'all, this sounds so fake. All of it, including Jump Stars Ultimax itself. The picture revealing the logo and coming soon also says it's releasing on PS4 and PS5, but I find that hard to believe that a huge anime fighting game like this only launches on Sony hardware. You miss out on a ton more profit by withholding it from Xbox, PC, and Switch if it's able to handle it. Every leak so far also has had such insanely different information being told that it's just really hard to believe at this point. Now listen, I desperately want a Jump Force sequel to happen. Actually, let me make that clear. A good Jump Force sequel to happen. I want another Jump game that continues this long legacy. But I don't think Ultimax is going to be that. But I will say, I desperately do hope that I'm wrong. I already made a video describing every character that I wish will make the cut in a potential Jump Force sequel. So if you want to know my thoughts on that, please check it out. Till then, let's all pray that this is a real game. If any more info drops, I'll be sure to talk about it.